Dear student, today we are going to perform the live experiment of Venn bridge oscillator. We have already discussed the design of the Venn bridge oscillator in our previous videos with the help of NI Multisim software, and now in this video we are going to perform the experiment of the Venn bridge oscillator using analog board. So this is your experiment. Study the Venn bridge oscillator and observe the effect of variation in R and C on oscillator frequency. For this purpose, here the apparatus required are analog board, DC power supplies, that is we are using here minus 12 volt and plus 12 volt. 2 patch cord also required for the connection, and the CRO is used to check the output waveform. So here, as we have already discussed the theory of the Venn bridge oscillator, so as you know that this Venn bridge oscillator is also the audio frequency oscillator, and it is also called the sine wave oscillator, as we have already discussed in our previous videos. So it can generate a large range of frequencies. The oscillator is based on bridge circuit originally developed by Max Wann in 1891 for the measurement of impedances. So it is the most commonly used audio frequency oscillator due to its simplicity and stability. So it is used in many applications such as television, radio, computers, etc. So here, this is the working of the Venn bridge oscillator. As you know that in Venn bridge oscillator, because the bridge is in balance condition, so here the total phase shift required will be 0 degree. So at non-inverting mode, the bridge has a series RC network in one arm and a parallel RC network in the adjoining arm. So we have already discussed this working in our previous videos. So as you know that the Venn bridge oscillator circuitry will be like this. So this is your parallel arm, and this is of RC combination, and this is your series arm of the RC combination, and this is your operational amplifier here. This is your inverting mode, and this is your non-inverting mode, and here R1 and RF are used for the gain. So this is your Venn bridge oscillator. Here, this is the circuit diagram of the Venn bridge oscillator. Uh, so we will perform the experiment of this Venn bridge oscillator with the help of the circuitry. So here we are using the analog board, that is STA66 kit of the Venn bridge oscillator from Silicon Nanotechnology Private Limited. So this is the board. So this is the procedure to perform the Venn bridge oscillator. So to perform this experiment here, you have to follow this procedure to connect the circuit connection. So to study the Venn bridge oscillator, proceed as follows. The first one is connect the power supply, that is uh, plus 12 volt and minus 12 volt at their indicated position, and the next one is connect a 2 millimeter patch cord between test point I and H. This circuit connection already given in the board. So we will discuss the live experiment of this experiment, and the third one is the procedure is the switch on the power supply. So you have to follow this procedure. The next one is vary RF potentiometer to make gain RF by R1 greater than 2. Now record the value of output frequency at test point G. The next is compared measured frequency with the theoretically calculated value. Here the potentiometer, or we can say variable resistance, is used here, that is having a 470 kilo ohm value. So to we can adjust this variable resistor to adjust the gain of the operation amplifier in case of clipped waveform. And then the next one is switch off the power supply, connected to patch cord between test point A and D, B and D and E. Repeat the above steps from step 3 to 8. Switch off the power supply, connect a 2 patch cord between test point B and C, E and F. Repeat the uh, above steps also. And according to this procedure, you can connect all the circuitries that are given in the analog board. So now let's perform the experiment of the Wien bridge oscillator. So here this is your Wien bridge oscillator kit. So as you can see over here, this is the circuit diagram of the Wien bridge oscillator. So here these are the values given over here: 40 kilo ohm, 20 kilo ohm. This is your capacitor, 0.01 microfarad. Again this is your parallel arm of the RC combination. So you can choose over here any value of the resistance. You can either choose the value of 40 kilo ohm, or you can either choose the value of 20 kilo ohm of the resistor. Similarly, this is your series arm of the RC combination. So here two values of the resistance are given over here. This is 40 kilo ohm and this is 20 kilo ohm. So you can choose any one of them. So if you want to choose 40 kilo ohm resistor, here you have to short this terminal. And similarly, if here you want to choose this 40k, then you have to short these terminals. So let's perform the experiment. So as you can see over here, this is the circuit diagram. Here you have to connect all the terminals according to the given procedure, as we have already discussed. So here the external power supplies are given over here. So you have to connect these power supply terminals like this. Here this is the op-amp IC. So you have to choose any of the resistance value. So according to the procedure, you have to connect all the connections. So here we are choosing the 40 kilo ohm resistor. So short this 20k and consider this 40 kilo ohm resistor. Similarly, connect the connections like this, and here uh, connect these test point like this. Now this is your output. This is it. You have to connect this output terminal to the channel of the CRO, and this is your ground terminal, and you have to connect this. Now connect your circuitry is ready, and you have to connect these all the terminals uh, like this, and connect the output terminal to the CRO. So here we are using the BNC to crocodile probe. Using this probe, after the connection, the output will be like this. So as you can see over here, the perfect output is here. So this is in form of sine wave. So you have to calculate the time period also. So set the position of this waveform and you have to calculate the time period. So here you can calculate the scale, and the time per division is also required to calculate the time period. So here, as you can see, this is your perfect output waveform, and here as you can see, this is your time per division, that is in 1 millisecond. So calculate the time period using this time per division and the output waveform. So this is your complete experiment of the Van Bridge oscillator. So here, after performing the experiment, you have to calculate the oscillation frequency. So to calculate the oscillation frequency, here first you have to calculate the theoretical frequency using given values of the components. So the component values already given in the kit. So according to the that values, we can find out the oscillation frequency. So the values of all the components are R1 is already given over here, 200 kilo ohm. RF is already given 470 kilo ohm, R equal to 4 kilo ohm, and C is equal to 0.01 microfarad. As you can see over here, here we are considering the 40 kilo ohm resistor. So the R will be 40 kilo ohm. Similarly, this R will also be 40 kilo ohm, and here R1 is 200 kilo ohm and RF is 470 kilo ohm. So according to this circuitry, or after performing the experiment, we can calculate the oscillation frequency. So here, to calculate the oscillation frequency, the formula of the Van Bridge, in case of Van Bridge oscillator, will be equal to 1 upon 2 pi RC. So as you know that we have already discussed in our previous lecture, the formula of this Van Bridge oscillator for calculating the oscillation frequency will be F naught equal to 1 upon 2 pi RC. So it will become equal to the oscillation frequency will be 0.398 kilohertz. So this is your theoretical frequency, and now calculate the practical frequency using the CRO. So after performing the experiment, there will be the total time period is uh, scale is 2.6 millisecond, and the time per division will be equal to 1 millisecond, as we have already performed the experiment, and in that experiment there is 2.6 into 1 millisecond will become equal to 2.6 millisecond. So now calculate the oscillation frequency and it will become equal to 0.384 kilohertz, because as you know that f is equal to 1 upon t, and the t will be 2.6 millisecond. So this is your practical frequency. So according to these frequencies, you can calculate the percentage error. So here, to calculate the percentage error, you can use this formula: theoretical frequency minus practical frequency upon theoretical frequency into 100%. So here the theoretical frequency is, as we have already calculated, this is 0.398 minus 0.384 upon 0.398, as we have already calculated over here. This is your theoretical frequency and this is your practical frequency. So according to this, you can calculate the percentage error, and here the percentage error will become 3.5%. So this is your perfect output results after performing the live experiment of the Van Bridge oscillator and compare the result with the theoretical frequency. So here the results are Thus, we have performed Wien bridge oscillator and observed the effect of variation in R and C on oscillator frequency, and we have observed the percentage error which is only 3.5%. So this is your complete experiment of the Wien bridge oscillator. Thank you for watching.